true measure of the strength of a leader is not based on who you beat down, it's based on who you lift up. And that spirit, the spirit with which we do our work, and hear me when I say this, that spirit that fuels the countless hours and days and months of work that you have put into this, that spirit can never be defeated. Our spirit is not defeated. We are not defeated. Let's be clear about that.
We know that if there's one thing that's true about Donald Trump, it's that he holds a grudge and he can't move on from the past. So obsessed still with the 2020 and 2024 election that he is still ranting and raving about how angry he is with Joe Biden or the Piester and Seltzer and even VP Harris, who is really enraging Donald Trump because she's making it clear she is not getting out of the fight, while so many in the corporate media, so many business leaders, even elected Democrats, seem to be bending the knee to Donald Trump and are just going along with him not putting up a fight. VP Harris is doing anything but that. And she delivered some mega viral and important remarks recently about Trump and about the fight going forward, and a clip that I want to check out. But before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, and if you haven't already and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way, and it really means the world to me. Now let's get into this clip of Vice President Harris.
Dr. Jill Biden, let me just say, it has been an extraordinary 4 years, as you have said. And the work that we have done together, the four of us, I wish some of you were privy to seeing just, before we come on stage, when we're hanging out in the back, or just those long nights when we're talking about what we want to get done, the challenges we face, but our commitment to seeing it through. And I'll say about Jill Biden something that probably most of you know. She's a tough cookie who cares so deeply. Jill is tough. She has a tough exterior. She has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I know. She cares about the people. The way she talks, for example, about her students, the way she talks about people who are often overlooked, are just not thought of in any way that they should be. That's who Jill is. And so Jill, it's been an extraordinary experience to work with you, and our friendship is lifelong, as you know, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you. And can we hear it again for the first second gentleman of the United States? Also known as my Dougie. It is so good to be here with everyone this evening, including Chair Jamie Harrison, Finance Chair Chris Corge, and so many others. And we are here tonight to thank you all for the work that you have done. And it has been tireless work. When it mattered most, through the entire campaign, including those 107 days, you all rallied. You rallied. You opened your homes. You reached out to your friends and your family. You put your personal capital, and by that I mean your relationships, at stake to talk with people because you care so deeply, and you connected with people and took the time to remind them of what is at stake and what was at stake. You sacrificed an extraordinary amount of time not doing other priorities in your life to focus on this campaign, and by extension to focus on our country and its future. With your help, we brought together people from every walk of life and every background, all united by a deep love of country, all motivated by enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And as a result of your leadership and your support, the National Finance Committee held more than 700 events across the country and raised nearly $700 million. and historic achievement, which without a doubt made our campaign stronger. So I thank you again for all you have done. And I ask that everyone here, that you hold on to and know in your heart and in your spirit that everything you did made a difference and mattered and has impact that is lasting. All the work you did to bring these resources together allowed us to do rallies where people from every walk of life would come. And they would look around and see that we are one community of people called Americans. They would look and they would see people they'd never met before and feel a sense of their own power in knowing that they are not alone and that we are all in this together. You gave people and allowed them to have that feeling, and that can't be taken away. And as we look to the future, we will continue then to rely on your support to make sure our party can continue to do that kind of work, which is about being on the ground, being where the people are, going to them to organize and mobilize and remind people of the power of their voice. So look, the holiday season is one of my favorite times of year, that and my birthday. And our wedding anniversary, of course. Just gonna keep digging this hole deeper and deeper. But it's a time of gratitude and a time of celebration. And so it's so important this holiday season to remember we all have so much to celebrate. We have a country we love. We have ideals that we're very clear about in terms of their importance and the importance of us fighting for those ideals. And we have each other. And our work is about being intentional about building community. Our work is about being intentional about building coalitions. Our work is fueled by our knowledge that the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us. We who understand that we are all in this together. We who, as I like to say, look in the face of a stranger and see a neighbor. That's how we do our work. And we who know that the true measure of the strength of a leader is not based on who you beat down, it's based on who you lift up. And that spirit, the spirit with which we do our work, and hear me when I say this, that spirit that fuels the countless hours and days and months of work that you have put into this, that spirit can never be defeated. Our spirit is not defeated. We are not defeated. Let's be clear about that. We are strong. We are clear about why we are in this. And because you're here right now, I say, again, thank you, because not only are you clear about all of that, you're willing to put in the hard work. And that work must continue. We cannot let any circumstance or situation or individual ever take away our power to know why we do what we do and our ability to then get that work done. And especially because we know what we stand for, and that's why we know what to fight for. We here believe in the promise of America. We believe in the promise of freedom, of justice, of opportunity and dignity, not just for some, but for all. We know that fighting for the promise of America takes hard work. Now, y'all can help me finish this. Many of you have heard me say it. But we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. And in the new year, we will continue our work with hope, with determination, and with joy. So I'll close by saying this holiday season, like any time of the year, let us really be conscious of all the blessings we have. Let us celebrate the blessings we have. Let us celebrate in advance the blessings we have yet to create. And let us always remember our country is worth fighting for, and our spirit will not be defeated. And I promise you, I will be with you every step of the way. Thank you. And with that, it is my great honor to introduce an incredible leader who I have had the great blessing and honor and joy of working with for the last 4 years. Spending time with this leader, be it in the Oval Office, the Situation Room, or just sitting around talking about, hey, I think we can get this Inflation Reduction Act done. I think that actually people want a CHIPS and Science Act and we can get it done. I think that even though there have been, about 150 years since there's been a real upgrade on America's infrastructure, I think we can get it done. I think we can get done bipartisan work around smart gun safety laws. And I'm going to tell you something about Joe Biden. He is relentless. He never gives up. He cares so deeply about the American people. And he spends full time in all these places that I just mentioned, including on the world stage, fighting for the American people and fighting for our strength, the respect to which we are due, our honor, and our ability to have vision that actually benefits people around the world. And most importantly, he is a dear friend to Doug and me and our family. I bring you our President, Joe Biden.
We need Democrats staying in the fight. I feel like so many people right now, and maybe even justifiably so, need to take some time away from politics, need to separate themselves from the day-to-day chaos of the news around Trump. And I understand that for a moment. But we have to get back in this fight now, because if we do not work to preempt Donald Trump and do not fight every day against him, it's only going to get worse. And so I love VP Harris delivering this message. We need to stay in the fight. We need to keep working. And that is what we're going to be doing on this channel every single day. And if you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video. And if you stuck around to the end, you can drop a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you soon.